Here's some proof that the people that call us conspiracy nuts won't want to hear. In fact, those same people that call us nutty actually will be believing that there is a mothership simply because Pentagon said there might be one out in space. But what I'm actually talking about here is implanted false memories. Now, this is a thing that's been going on for a while, and I thought I'd bring it up again. In fact, even the Smithsonian, who normally avoids such things, has actually admitted that they can do it. Now, this was done a long time ago, actually, many years back, using a blue light. Now, when you see Men in Black with their lights, yes, that's actually how you can control someone's mind, using the light frequency. Next time someone calls you a conspiracy nut, tell them to insert your own swear words here. This should make you laugh. This gentleman here, not him, this guy here, is basically having a debate with me, and basically in his video he said that Noah is represented by the sun and so on, which I kind of then said, well, hang on a minute, we have original texts that predate Noah talking about the sun, and no one, in fact the sun god Ra actually predates that. So basically I said that, and then this guy says no life forms can leave home planet, stop watching Ancient Aliens. So this gentleman's basically saying that although meteorites, which I asked him how come, he didn't answer, how come meteorites can come through but we can't leave, or any aliens can't leave their home planet? Of course he ignored that, and then basically he went on, this is the funny part here, he says, laugh out loud, the Anunnaki are not real aliens, they are the sun stories, just like religious books. Now tell me how Enki, right up here, created humans to carry baskets. Now tell me how that is sun stories. Tell me how that is to do with sun. Bizarre true stories. I'm adding them on my Patreon page, which there's many on there already if you want to go and watch. But I thought I'd put another one up here on my TikTok because people seem to enjoy them. So if you do want to watch more and loads of other videos, go to my Patreon page. If not, enjoy this one. The police officers were stunned as they looked round the grisly scene in a remote forest. The search for the missing couple had led them to this spot, and what they found was beyond their wildest imagination. One of the officers shone his flashlight on the boyfriend's body lying near the riverbank. The man's neck was twisted at an impossible angle, and it was clear he had been killed in a brutal manner. The officers tried to make sense of what they were seeing, but it was difficult to reconcile the horrific image with their understanding of the world. As they searched the area, they found the girlfriend's body on the bonnet of their car. Her body was half naked and there were bruises all over her body. The police could see she had been abused and assaulted. They were horrified by what they saw and struggled to keep their composure. As they looked around the area, they noticed something strange. There were footprints all over the place, but they were not human footprints. These prints were massive, and they looked like they had been made by a creature with enormous feet. It was clear that they belonged to the creature known as the Bigfoot. The officers knew that this would be a difficult case to solve. They had never encountered anything like this before, and they were unsure how to proceed. They made a note of the footprints and took pictures. They contacted experts in the field of cryptozoology and sought advice from the local indigenous communities who had long been familiar with the legend of Bigfoot. There was about 5 different sets of footprints all around the car. It was clear all 5 of the Bigfoots abused the woman. Over time, the police pieced together the events that had led up to the couple's death. It was clear they stumbled upon the creature's territory and had been attacked. In the end, the case remained unsolved and the legend of Bigfoot lived on. The police officers who investigated the case never forgot the grisly scene they had witnessed. This person makes a fair point, but unfortunately has no knowledge of the backstory of alien temples. So the alien temple we're talking about is Ninurta's temple, which is destroyed, and that was destroyed because of the tsunami. Yes, we call it the Great Flood, but it was an actual tsunami. Watch my previous videos. And Ninurta was an Anunnaki. So this person's basically saying, why isn't the temple made out of magnificent metals and glass and whatever else? That's because 900 Anunnaki turned up here. They did not want to sit and build factories to build metals just so they can build temples, but they did have amazing skills with bricks and stone. We know that because we can't recreate the pyramids that they created. We can't recreate the temples in India, etc., that they created. So we can't do a lot of what they can do. So why not use stone instead of building factories just to make metal? Aliens want us for our creativity. This is something I learned 40 years ago, and as I carried on learning, I realised that, Project Serpo, etc., and the stories from there do show that the aliens, different types of aliens, have run out of creativity. And that is one of the reasons why they do the exchange program, where they abduct people, humans, and in return we get given tech that we then mess around with and give back to the aliens because we've actually enhanced it. But the problem is we're going to end up like that. So here is text to video, which is coming very, very soon. It's pretty much here. So you would type in, a bear washing a cup, and it will actually animate a bear, properly. So sadly, we are going to lose our creativity. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in a year's time, but down the line we will lose our creativity, and we're going to be just like these. Why I don't listen to religious people, and that's because they're biased. This person here, who I've already covered in another video, says that the researchers like myself, where we say Atrahasis, Noah and Zazudra all one of the same people, he says no, but he is biased because he is, guess what, a religious person, and he does not want Anunnaki aliens to be real. So I thought I'd just point him again to the actual tablets. So this tablet here is around the time that was the first writings of the actual Noah event, and originally he was called Atrahasis.
Wall, read wall, Atrahasis, pay heed to my advice that you may live forever.
So it goes on talking about Noah, or Atrahasis, having to build a boat or an ark, and here, as you see, Atrahasis is also known as Noah. I'll follow this on the next video.